And I feel that when we do like some regression sessions, what people get surprised sometimes. It's like, no, I felt this and this and this, and I felt anger and frustration, blah, 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 blah. The same as I do now. It's like, how many times had I been in this place? It's like, how come I'm repeating all these things in how many lives? It's come on, it's time to get rid of them. So, and we can start like getting each person to try to come up with a visualization of their own with their own imagination, that they do that also for cancer patients, like to take to be able to, you know, just make disappear all the tumors and everything. I had a patient that she visualized like the blood was kind of a sea full of sharks, and the sharks were targeted because there only ate tumors, so they get the you know, the sharks entering the tissues and eating the tumors away, and they were gone. And the other day I was with a guy and I said, okay, I just felt like he likes swimming, so we're just gonna swim in this lake that I can see the bottom of the lake, and you can see if there's spots or something that is like kind of a garbage, something there in the bottom. You can go there and see what that's about. What is the thing that you want to clean up of your system? What emotions, what thoughts, whatever that may be. And it's the same work of always trying to investigate by observing, to discover and identify what is the emotion, what is the situation, or whatever is the thing that is causing you to be still clinging on something of the past that is making you repeat a lot of patterns, getting at the same kind of results. So each person is going to see how they can, in their imaginary, because the brain doesn't know the difference between real and something that you're imagining. You can
Gotcha.
imagine something that they feel is going to serve them to just let those things go. And on top of that, we always make like the suggestion to the subconscious mind that in case that there's something still there, that in the few days, weeks ahead, you're gonna have the opportunities to finish the cleanup, for saying it in some way. So it's like every person, they have to see, we all have to clean up the garbage, you know, from our minds, from our hearts, from our whole body tissues, and from our energy. It's like just people have to see which is the best way for them to do it. Sometimes it's with visualization, sometimes with meditation, sometimes with just breathing and not thinking on everything, and just not giving energy to some of the thoughts that you have. I always say that the simplest way to do things is, if I say, okay, I'm gonna do an interview tomorrow, and my head says, you're probably not gonna nail it. You're probably gonna be a bad, you know, you're not gonna pull it through. And it's like, okay, thanks for your opinion. You know, it's like, I get you, I listen to you. Okay, thanks for that. But I'm not going to put my attention there. I'm just going to put the attention here, and I'm just going to repeat to myself, it's going to be great. Yeah, it is great. I'm already feeling it. I use my quantum double, you know, to, okay, let's go to the interview. I close my eyes, I go to the interview, and I say, oh, it was great. It was awesome. And then I let it go. And that's it. And then when it happens, it's truly awesome. And I use it like for so many things that is like sometimes are really silly. I want to go to a party or something like that, and it's like, oh my god, but it's so far away from here. But I want to see these people. Yeah, but I'm kind of tired, and you know, it's the idea coming from the left brain, the right brain, the left brain all the time, saying the pros, the cons. Well, instead of doing all that, there is a lot of waste of energy and time. I just closed my eyes and I see, okay, I came back. Oh my God, it was full of younger people. I didn't have the best time, and it was really far. So this time I'm gonna pass. And every time the information that comes to me is right. Then I talk to people that went and said, no, they were all in their 20s. And it's like, okay, I'm glad I didn't go, you know? and because I wanted to be with another vibe, or whatever. And so I think that every person has to just try to investigate what are the tools out there. That's one of the things that we've been trying to communicate, some of the tools we can use, we can learn, and every person is going to find what is best for them and adopt it and use it, and then they will feel more and more empowered every day. So I think that's the thing. Even with regressions, when we went to Brian, with Brian Weiss, that he's like, a heart with two legs and two arms, and he's so kind, and but he gives us always like the same kind of script to do a regression session. And once you start trusting yourself and trusting the process, I was telling Mario the other day, I'm starting to invent some crazy things. And I talked with another one, and she said, I use an elevator to imagine that you're going to the future. And I said, okay, I just went to, when I want to talk about something dark that I have to see, I try to make the image of a cave. And, you start without knowing it to get in touch more with your own intuition during the process. And there's no script needed nowadays. When the first
No.
times it's like I need to have the script, I was like, okay, close your eyes, concentrate in your
Yeah.
breathing, and
Phase 1, phase 2,
now
phase.
imagine a light, and then it's, I didn't say what color was the light. And it's like, okay, chill. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
So that's it. I'm not gonna talk about like how I came out of the matrix. As in my social media, also we all have like YouTube channels, and I think I already told it so many times. I was in forensics and in psychiatry, but I never fell for what the matrix was offering. So I was always looking for something else. And then when I started just investigating about black holes, and I said, "Oh my God, we're all black holes. Everything is a black hole. The Broadcast is a black hole. The universe is a black hole. Everything is the same in different scales." And I went crazy, and it was the best thing that could ever happen to me. That's why I was always fond of craziness, and from the black sheep, as we say, because I was always on the side of the different ones. I was never what if everybody was going that way, I was going the other way around. I was always against like the current. And I'm so glad because I know now why I was such a rebel. Now
Why?
I know. Yes, because we now
Now, yeah, now it's time to get in contact with our own purpose in life. We have no other way. There's no other way. There's no time left.
no, the
No
time is
time
now.
left. The perception of time is changing. That has to do, according to Garnier, to the ending of a cycle of 25,000 years approximately.
Mhm.
So the perception is relative to the time is relative to the observer, like Einstein said. So now, like this effect of acceleration because of coming to the end of a solar cycle is having this effect in the observer. The
Yeah.
observer will perceive that time flies.
Yeah.
And that there is no time, and that we are not able to catch up with so much technology and so many changes. So the only way is listening to your deepest excitement, to do your deepest excitement.
Yeah.
And now it's much easier to leave your past. It's easier. Past is coming to us for us to reload it or transforming it in a better future.
Yeah.
Like if it was the power or the oil to be able to make our car go stronger forward and to have more power. So then to be able to, whenever past comes to us, to immediately change the perspective of it, like you help when you do this hypnosis, and to be able to eliminate and delete all these energetic blocks, to be able to be absolutely empty in the present and be able to catch up with a new future that is coming to us. So if we don't do it, I mean, it's very heavy to get attached to the past, because it's contrary with the energy and with the that is happening in the universe right now.
Yeah.
So
And there's where
the
magic
flow is
happens.
going for the future.
Yeah. I have to get going, guys, but I wish that we could like do this again in the future. If you'd like to, I truly love to.
Yeah, we're going to do some live so we can exchange chats with in Instagram.
Yeah.
So better share it and follow
Yeah,
our
just put
Instagrams.
like, yeah, subscribe
Like and
to our
share.
channels, and be free to just text us to I don't know, the three of us, if you want. Just if you want to know our opinion of or some tools, if you need some tools, some tips. And yeah, follow us in our social media. And if someone has also some subject that they want to talk about and they want to participate, that's marvelous.
Okay, so we
Thank
also
you.
we say bye bye from Florida and to Argentina. Bye bye.
Bye from Buenos
Bye bye.
Bye bye.